Hello, I'm Sarah Sprout, and this is my Module 7 Contextualized Vocabulary Lesson Plan for 2nd grade. Class, please get out your copy of the Alaskan Adventures book. Okay, thank you. Today, we'll be looking at some vocabulary words more closely. This way, you guys will have the ability to develop in-depth knowledge of word meanings. So let's go ahead and go over our vocabulary words first. I'll go through them with you and introduce the meanings of the words one at a time. These words are going to be in the passages that we will be reading today. So please pay attention to our lessons so that way when it comes up in the reading, you guys will know what's going on. First, let's start with the word vista. Vista. It's written up on the board. Let's say the word together. Vista. Good. Now you guys go ahead and say it. Yep, good. Good job. So a vista is a faraway place. It's a faraway scenic view. It's a beautiful view from a high place. If you guys have ever heard the term bird's eye view, that would be a vista. Let's find it from our book, from our Alaska Adventures book. Here, Jack climbed to the top of the hill and took a picture of the beautiful vista that stretched out as far as he could see. Class, what did Jack see when he got to the top of the hill? A vista. That's right. So class, what do you think a vista is? Looking down on a beautiful view? That's right. Great job, guys. You guys are so awesome. Have any of you ever seen a vista? From a plane? Right. Yes. Once you're up high in the sky and you look out the little window and you see down, that would be a vista. Good. I have an example. I once saw a beautiful vista when I was snow skiing. And when you get in the ski lift, it takes you up over on top of the big hill that you're going to ski down. And once you're up there, it's really slow. And looking down, I could see the view. It was a beautiful, beautiful vista with lots of snow. So our next word that I'm going to write up on the board is coordinate. Coordinate. Let's go ahead and say it all together. Coordinate. Okay, now I want you guys to say it to me. Great. The word coordinate is all about getting things in order and working together. I'll use it in a sentence. She called me to coordinate our schedules so we could meet up. Why did she call me, class? To plan our schedules? That's right, but what's another word that we could use instead of saying to plan? Coordinate. Yes, good job. Good job remembering. So what does it mean to coordinate? Can anyone tell me? To plan and work together. That's right. So here I have another example for you guys too. I see all of you coordinate almost every day, in gym class or even sometimes at recess. You guys are coordinating with your classmates, trying to figure out whether to play hopscotch or kickball or get on the monkey bars, right? Yeah, so when you guys are talking to each other about what you want to do, your plans, you're coordinating, right? The next word up on the board is interior. Let's all say it together. Interior. Now, you guys say it. I want to hear. Yes, interior. Good. The word interior means the inside or inner part The inner part of something. So let me put that in a sentence for you. The outside of my house is painted yellow, but my interior bedroom walls are white. Which walls are white, class? The interior ones. Perfect. Good. So I want you guys to go ahead and turn to your table mates, turn to your partner, and tell them the interior walls of my bedroom are the color, and then whatever color your bedroom's painted. Go ahead and share. Okay, so the last word that's up on the board for now is the word route. Let's all say it together. Route. Now you guys go ahead. Good job. Okay. The word route means a specific way of travel. In a sentence, he took the quickest route to the grocery store. He took the quickest route to the grocery store. What does the word route mean in that sentence? Does anyone have any ideas? What does the word route mean in that sentence? Right. He chose a quick path or a quick way. There's a lot of road work that's been going on in town lately. So some of you, when you're sitting in the back seat of your parents' car, or maybe you're on the bus on your way home from school, the bus driver or your parents might take a different route than the way that they would normally take. So that's an example for you from the real world. Okay, class, we have just enough time to read through our Alaskan adventure story before it's time to get ready for lunch. I'm going to play the online audio reading of this story, and you guys can go ahead and open your books and follow along as it reads to you. So, for error correction, if a student was mispronouncing a word, I would have them stop, watch my mouth to watch the say that I pronounce the word, and then have them retry and practice it again. If a student is struggling to understand a vocabulary term, I would give them a different example of the word or have another student try to explain it to them from a peer level view of thinking. For instructional differentiation for my ELL students, I would have the students relate their vocabulary words to conjugates in their native tongue, their native language. I would also include some visual cues for them, like pictures, or if I could have some actions depending on what the vocabulary words were, that way could help them. Instructional differentiation for my special education students, I would give them a list of the vocabulary words and their meanings before we started the lesson. I could also go ahead in their Alaskan Adventure Storybook, I could go ahead and highlight these specific vocabulary words that we were working on, so that way it's easier for them to see and understand how the words are being used and see the correlation. For my tag students, I would differentiate for them by, I would have them search for more possibly unknown vocabulary words from the texts that we would be reading and see if they can make meaning from them. They could either look up these words in the dictionary and try to remember them on their own, or we could kind of make a little bit of a game out of it, and they could find these unknown words and look at the context clues within the text that surround it and see if they can come up with their own definitions for these words, and then we could look them up and see if their predictive definitions matched or not. And that's it for my lesson.